ourselves into the stage of events that we accidentally teleported ourselves into.
Oh,
Well,
there's no accident about it. That shit was on
accidentally
purpose.
is a word to use, not the correct one though. After finding a strange miasmic force that also had demonic energy behind it, your team decided to press forwards and see where it led you. Uh, not truthfully having a way back, your team was then jettisoned into this location. Um, Potentially, and I mean like a lot of magic has to happen. Your sister needs to get to the capital to do this. She could create a temporary magic circle and fling you guys to the closest magical circle that she can't find. It will like drain her, put her in 3 points of exhaustion, but she can, in theory, do this. Actually, she would stay in the city that there is an actual magical circle there. She wouldn't necessarily be at the capital, but for political reasons, she would be at the capital. So, big strain on her part. More on that maybe later, depending on how things go. As you guys got here, um, the woman that Astra immediately attacked just demanded to know who you guys are because you guys showed up out of nowhere. Uh, Although rude was she was, that does make sense why she wanted to know who you were. So you immediately, I think you like hit her in the throat and like ripped off her magical focus.
Yeah, you said it was like a chain around her arm, and then when I like took it from her, you described it as me like ripping arm out of socket.
Yeah, it's like really in there. Essentially, it was never meant to be removed once placed. It kind of had to like rend into the arm a bit, forcefully or not. It kind of had to happen.
And now I have two of them.
You do have two of them. The other woman also demanded who you were. You gave your explanation of who you are. The third guy that was there, he ran. Like, he immediately ran, clearly saw the pattern that was going on after the first initial priestess was just hit in the throat and then arm out of socket. So he bolted, allowing other guards to get into the area. You guys immediately took him out. Zhao then cast some type of magic to allow a ghoul into the area without too much of an issue or concern. So now you also have a spirit with your team.
Oh, that's the hexblade spirit.
Explain spirit. Okay. Good to know. Um, with the hexblade spirit also in hand, you demanded to be led to the leader. Not wanting to die, the guards that are still alive, but barely, nodded, agreed, and told them to follow. Told you guys to follow them. As you guys went there, you took some of their boots. They took some of the fallen men's boots and like put them on because they had to get you guys out somehow. And you were looking at a far off expanse of a drow city, massive in size. At this point in time, you don't see the individual that, escaped or eluded you. You see a large, bustling city full of drow, full of other species, some chained, others not. Uh, you
So, is this city like off in the distance, or are we like directly above it?
you are above it, like if you see at the far north point of where I'm pointing, like you're on one of these things, large pillar
Okay.
at the very top.
There's a word for when a stalagmite and a stalactite grow together, but I don't remember it.
I do not know it. For now, I'll call it a pillar structure. The guards begin to like descend using their spider climb boots. Do you follow? Do you murder them? Do you try to see like what's in the horizon line? Do you try to like mask your presence?
Well, hiding isn't going to do any good since Aster is going to immediately give us away.
Yeah, I mean, I told them to lead us to the leader. I'm just kind of following them.
Yeah, I'll follow too.
Sure. As they go through the area of the city, you can tell that they are in their military regalia, all armor clad and ready to fight. I believe you guys did took their confiscated their weapons, stole. So other than that, they still have like their armor and stuff.
They wanted to give me their weapons.
No, they didn't. They wanted to live, is what they wanted to do.
It sounds like a them
So
problem.
no, so they want to live, so they want to give them away their weapons. This is simple, like A equals B equals C, therefore A equals C, transitive property stuff. I agree with I agree with Raucus here. I
Mm-hmm.
think they wanted to give away their weapons.
Sure. They for sure wanted to disarm themselves and hand over their weapons to you. uh, Either way, they can't fight against you. So they begin to lead you downwards from the pillar all the way to the actual city itself. Inside, you see a whole bunch of male drow primarily. You see a lot of Durgar, gnolls, goblins, tieflings. Many of the species here do not have like any chains or shackles, but some of them do. Let's be real. Unfortunately, the drow are known to pick up slavery. So a lot of them, not the mass majority, but like 1 out of 10 people, which is still a big number, you see around you do have like some type of collar, some type of tattoo, indicating some like serial mark, uh, some type of ownership. If you do know Undercommon, you do have like family names that are like literally written on some of these people's faces. As you move, the guards are like moving in front of you, like leading the path. Many of these people are keeping to themselves, but they are also whispering in the shadows. Do you guys like try to listen into some of their conversations, or do you just move forwards?
I would like to try to hear them, but I'm not going to go out of my way or like break my pace to stop and listen longer.
And I don't speak Undercommon, so listening in on them isn't going to do me any good.
I mean, it's fair.
Unless they're being considerate and speaking real common. Or
The
Elvish, that works too.
real common. Um, as they begin to speak, uh, it's not going to be too difficult if you have a passive perception, Aster, and can understand the language of the Underdark. Your passive perception would just need to be 14, and you can like hear some of the conversation.
Passive perception 15.
Nice. Some of the conversation to the drow individuals, again, primarily males out here. Between each other, they do stay in Undercommon. That's strange. Why are the guards sending in? They look like overworlders to me. Another one does state, perhaps the matriarch has some spies that are coming into town. I know she has a few people up there. Rumor says, a Durgar merchant, like talking to one of the enslaved goblins, like looks towards your group, like says something to him. Overworlders. As soon as the matriarch deals with this war, we can finally just be done with it. I hear the terrain guard are already positioned where they need to be. The goblin does state, "Look, man, I really don't care. This isn't part of my job. I just came here to pay my mistress's debt. I'll be on my way." And then that merchant just stabs into the goblin. "Yeah, and you're still just not worth anything. So if you're not going to listen, then at least have some entertainment. Give me some entertainment." Then he just kicks him away as like the goblin flings and throws money in his face. And then just leaves. No one bats an eye at the goblin being stabbed.
So are we down the city or still making our way down this spire?
At this point, you would be going through the city.
Okay.
And like people are like talking in some hushed tones, others not hushed tones, because they don't believe you understand their language. And you heard like tidbits of information. Whether or not that means anything to you, we will see. And as soon as you get to a very large expanse of wall in front of you, a guard like stationed in front of the wall, like speaks with some of the guards that are like looking towards you and the rest of the contingency here. They do speak to one of the guards that are leading you in Undercommon, of course. "All right, then what's this? Why are you bringing out overworlders here?" Um, well, you see, the madam needed these people to try to make sure that if there are overworlders upstairs, up on the surface that don't understand Undercommon, they needed translators to speak on what she's going to say to them later on. Tomorrow morning, uh, you know, making sure that everything is cool and collected. Yeah. Hmm. And then in common, they like speak towards you guys. The guard is giving your guard a hard time. "All right, state your names. Why are you here? Who hired you? Then we'll be good to go."
Forgive me, I was not expecting your speech to switch so fluently to my tongue. Might you repeat your directions for me?
Sure, I guess. "All right, now that you're here," he like goes into a mocking tone, but I'm not gonna do that in game. Out of game.
As as he's speaking, I'll take a quick look around. How many guards are here?
There are two stationed at the front of the door, likely two stationed on the other end of the door. It's like a large wooden frame with like oak and wood door, so it can be broken. It's just really, really tough. Uh, there's like a bar system, so you can definitely see two other guards on the other side of the wall. Looking through the bars, you can see that there's no one really else there, just like more vendors, more street people here and there. There are people on top of the roof, but there's like no one immediately like looking to you.
So as he starts like this mocking tone, I'd like to like very quickly like shove him against the wall, draw his own sidearm, and then like hold it threateningly to him
Yeah.
with the intention of like backing up and giving the dagger back or the sidearm back as a show of force. And then assuming that all passes, I would say something along the lines of I'm here because I need to be here, and the less you know the better.
A lot of that would fit this society's motif.
Yeah, it's almost like I did research on the Drow. Like, like I was planning on going to war with them.
Nonsense. sense.
Roll. I'll let you choose either persuasion or intimidation.
Definitely feels like an intimidation, right?
Depending on the society.
Yeah, I guess it's through the eyes of the beholder and all that.
Seems pretty good.
I'll keep the 16. Oh, you know what? I can add a D8 to this. Sorry, it's been a minute.
It has been a minute.
Let me make sure. Yeah. And the... Sorry, just one more second longer. It's actually a D10 because we are in fact 10th level.
Okay.
22.
That is also not bad. Looking towards you, the guard that is like stationed up front, as you like push him back, potentially romantically. Again, society. Draw his blade towards his neck and then put it back down, stating the words you state. He does state, fine, whatever. I'm honestly not getting paid enough for this. Let's see here. I'll just put surface worlders. There's like 3 of you and a ghoul for some reason. I'm assuming they're your pet. He like writes down on a clipboard. Hits the wall, transfers from common to undercommon again, and in undercommon does state, we're having a few guards and surface worlders let through. They begin to like grab their ring of keys and like stick one of them in, turn it, and like the 2 guards on the other side begin to like open the door. The guard then looks towards both of you. All the group, but both of you as the players. All right. In common. All right, go through.
Does so.
I'll follow after Aster.
The guards lead it ahead, and you guys get through. As you eventually you guys finish going through, the door is closed. Not like dramatically, not like immediately, just like, oh, they've gone through, closed door. And then like the guards stationed on this side of the wall just ignore you at this point. Afterwards, you guys do make it to a very large building. You get through more streets. You do hear more rumors. I already said what you needed to get to hear some rumors here and there. Some people are like excited, ready for the fight. Some people talk about the diggers in place and their siege engines ready and prepared. Some others talk about how the militia is almost ready. They just need to make sure the lycanthrope division is prepared to lay down their lives. Others talk about some strange call to the surface world before everything starts, and how the mistress, the matriarch, is setting all this up. Many of them are praising her and then also praising Lolth for like a blessing of success, being triumphant. And as that happens, hearing these sounds here and there, both of you roll me a perception check. Unfortunately, this is a pretty high one. Actually, before I ask, Yoko, what's your passive perception?
19.
This is a pretty high one.
So like 7 high or
Now, like some of the streets are lit up, and some of them do have kind of lighting around them, bioluminescent, or just straight up fire. But it's just like hard to see. You do have dark visions, Kyoko, and I believe uh, Zhao. But it's a good distance still before you reach the Capitol building. You guys do feel like a weird sensation going off. Some people like look to the sky, others like continue to mind their own business. And some guy in the distance you do hear Aster. Huh, looks like it's finally started. Looks like they're making the call. Little earlier than normal though. Look, man, I really don't care. Again, part of my job. Gonna buy shit or get out of here. Stab, stab, murder, murder. No one bats an eye. The guards begin to like pick up pace, not to outrun you, but like clearly, they do hear like the surrounding voices, and if they can assume you understand their language, we're like, you probably press them to move faster. And not wanting to die, they oblige before you ask. Do you guys keep up with their pace?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. New map then. Oh wait, technically you'd be at the door and then new map. You guys get to a very large building. The guards begin to like talk in undercommon, stating, the mistress does have a few guests coming in. I know she's rather busy right now with the message and stuff like that, but they need to get through as soon as possible to make sure that they do have the translation part ready and set up. The main guards begin to chastise them, stating, "Do you believe the mistress of the general mistress, does not have everything prepared?" "No, of course not. But surely, because she called them, she needs them." After a bit of back and forth, you are eventually let through. And they begin to like say, "All right, follow me," and they begin to head out. Another guard begins to like pencil in probably your descriptors, who's coming in, who's coming out. And then another guard like shouts towards the guards that you guys have leading you. "If you fuck this up, it's your head and your family that dies." Right. Mm-hmm. Don't want that. The guards lead you to a very large door. It is not currently locked. There's like no locking mechanism. But the guards like look towards you guys before entering and do state, "Look, we took you to the general. Like you asked. Can we go? We won't tell anyone you're here. After all, if it's found out that we led you here, we will die anyways."
You may very well want to stay. You might just get your revenge against us.
No offense, we had two very powerful mages preparing a spell, and you murdered them, took them down. Please don't kill me. Like, you can say no. They just want to
No,
leave
I
so
will
they don't die.
not kill you. And then I shove my hand through his chest. Take up position like you've been ordered, like you were ordered to guard the doors.
All right. They like flank the door a little bit. Oh, not fully blocking the door, but close enough that if someone is drawing towards the door, they could essentially block them. Unless
I
they're
will
like
not.
coming in from a common.
I will not kill surrendering people who are unarmed. But should you start to flee and cause trouble and chaos for me, you are again added to my lists of enemies. Does this make sense?
Sure.
Excellent. Behave and you will live. Or at least I will not see harm done to you.
Yeah, that's Yoko's job. They like nod. They don't want to die. So they
So
more
just through this door then?
yes. She likely has her war council ready.
Oh, this is fantastic news.
Okay. Uh,
Yuko, are you ready?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I'll just be a moment then. And I'm going to cast Detect Magic on myself. And I know that's a weird one, but I promise I have reasoning for it.
you begin to cast detect magic on yourself. You find a whole array of magical things. Not messing with you, but like placed upon you. Is there something specific you're looking for?
Not yet.
Okay.
The last time we killed a fairly important drow member, it killed all their priests. Or not their priests, all their slaves. And all, I should say all their bound, I guess would be the best way to put it.
Yeah.
So my idea is that if I can see the magic signal of that when that happens after I kill the lady, I can counterspell it or dispel magic it.
You can for sure try, as long as it's
That's
like the same type of effect.
that's the idea. I don't know if it'll work, but that's the idea.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, doing so, there is something out of place, or you feel like is gone from you. It's like strange. You're not sure what it is, but you feel like something on you should still be on you because you never settled on the matter at hand. You absorb something into yourself, and now it's just gone. You can take that however you will.
Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, I cast aside my two blessings. Would that cause this feeling?
No, like it's something you like probably out of game also forgot, but in game, there was something you absorbed into yourself, didn't deal with the situation at hand, and then now that uh, you detect magic on yourself to see if there's anything uh, potentially on you, or like to see if everything's stable or at rest, it feels like there's less within you than there should be.
Can I roll history?
Sure. Like it's this nagging feeling you're getting.
So,
24 is pretty good. Examining like everything around you, you can tell that you have all the energy, all the former blessings that are still part of you. Your magic and weapons, enchanted or otherwise. So all that is still there. But you remember you housed in energy from the circle, magic circle array that you then later broke, and that energy is gone.
I thought it dissipated when my arm exploded.
No. Your arm exploded because when you were trying to siphon the clean energy away into the new circle, that didn't work properly, so that's why your arm exploded. I specifically stated that the energy that enhanced or improved the circle stayed in you.
And it's gone now.
It is gone now.
Oh. Using my powers of deduction, can I reason that it probably went back into the casters when we jumped through their portal?
It might have gone through that magical circle when you like use that circle to get here. Potentially, it might have gone into the casters that helped you. Or maybe it just dissipated over time. One of these three things are true. I will not say which one though.
Okay. Well, I feel okay. None of those feel like they will instantly be the death of me. So, yeah, Yuko, if you're ready, if you've not got anything you would like to ready yourself with.
No, I'm ready to go.
I'm asking if you would like to blade song.
Wait, so you're gonna go in there and start killing immediately?
Apparently.
I mean, it's a war council. It's definitely on the agenda. I don't know about immediately, but I mean, there was the thought to do so.
No, I won't do that.
Okay. Um,
Do
and I'll
you?
throw open wide the doors, and confidently step inside.
Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Throwing open the doors, confidently stepping inside, you see a menagerie of people just waiting, not potentially waiting for you. They do have swords, arms drawn. The woman at the very end of the table has the head of the man that escaped you guys in her right arm. Is saying something in a very echoey voice, looks towards you guys, and she does state, "And here he is, coming to claim more lives. I've given you the message. It is your choice to make." And then you feel her spell, a spell, cancel itself out. And you get that weird, overbearing feeling when you were in the city. She then drops the head of the man that escaped you, looks towards you guys. "Oh, sorry for all that gravitas. Please come in. I'm assuming you're here to settle the matter at hand of 1, breaking into a territory that doesn't belong to you, 2, killing 2 of my highly esteemed clerics, 3, the deaths of various of my guards, and 4, well, the crimes you've already committed to my society prior to this."
I'll step forward even farther, and I'll roll the head of the one cleric that I'm carrying down towards her like a fucking bowling ball.
You do so. She picks it up. And then she does seem to cast a spell towards the head. If you allow that to happen, that's up to you. But she is casting a spell.
To answer your question, in order 1 through 4, I will respond only with "We are at war."
So you're declaring war.
I think we both know the time for such niceties has passed.
Hmm. And here I was thinking you would be civilized. Individuals capable of righting their
Speaking
wrongs.
in common or undercommon?
She's speaking in common.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd be speaking in common. I don't give a fuck about them.
Like when she was doing her like speech to wherever she was talking to, it was common.
Okay. Well, we tried doing things a civilized way,
And you didn't.
apparently that doesn't suit your culture.
The civilized way of being, according to my report, is bend the knee to your civilization. Don't do the things that we as a society grew up as doing, and become a thrall of your kingdom. That isn't civilized. That is tyranny.
That's
But
not
so
at all
the
what you described. Is it, Aster?
No, not really. And even if it was, it'd be less tyrannical than what I see before me today.
Your own culture and ours don't need to be mere images of themselves. I'm sure, well, no. Rather, a former king was very adamant on not having other civilizations part of his kingdom. It seems that your new king, looks towards Yoko and Zhao, seems to have the same type of philosophy. And speaking of the matter at hand, before about dealing things the polite way, you also chose not to pay for the crimes you committed. We gave you amnesty and a chance. Instead, well, look at what you have done.
We found your offer in terms disagreeable. We offered a counteroffer of our own. You found such offer disagreeable as well.
Again, not willing to bow down to you. No offense. And
So, my terms have changed.
oh, really? Please, I like to hear them, but do not take another step forwards. And that looks towards the group, and that does also include those of you that can cast magic.
Elsewise, what? It comes to blows now rather than later?
Oh, that is entirely up to you. You are the one declaring war and your terms.
My terms are simple. Surrender or die. I am tired of negotiating with you and running in circles to suit your every whims. I will not be played a fool. So if I must construct my terms to be able to be understood by a child, then so be it.
Throwing a tantrum, dear, will not alter anything you have done. But since we're going on terms, new as they be, very well. We will do our own. Leave, and we will not have your cities burn into the ground. Leave, and we will not have the head of one of your acting rulers. We can take yours, of course, but your sister is a lot more easily captured. Or you can continue this assault. You may or may not survive. I have prepared for you and your group. After all, we have been played a fool of many times. The good doctor has provided some new tools for me to work with. So do not believe you are you have the highest hand here. Oh, and before I do state, since we're, cards on the table, I've already given terms to your people. I haven't, unfortunately, given the message out as far as I would have liked. Since you're here, I had to cast the spell before it was fully able to propagate into your entire kingdom, but at least half of your kingdom knows now. I'm sure news will travel about your deeds that you have done to our people. And thankfully enough, points to head that she dropped of the man that she murdered that escaped from you guys. I had good visual representation of what you have done immediately as you entered into our city. And I'm sure this one, like, she cast a spell because you guys didn't say you counter. Oh, also has good imagery that of what you are. What you
I do
choose to
not know
do is
what
your
I
own.
am. I do know that my name is Astra Altor, King of Morton. I will not abide slave taking or threats to my people from beneath their soil. Those of you who are slaves or prisoners, you may exit now. Elsewise, everyone who draws blade, know that you draw against me, and I will kill you here today.
Mm. Noble. Disillusioned. Very pompous and arrogant, but noble all the same. So draw your blade, King Aster. You made the cry of war. Should you not be the one to start the conflict?
I'd like to Misty Step.
Everyone roll initiative. Aster, you will be first in line regardless of what you roll, and then we will take actual initiative into consideration. You roll a 26. I think you're mostly good.
Yoko, you rolled a 19. I give
Okay.
+5 to my allies within 10 feet of me.
Need Zhao's character sheet. Come on, roll 20, load. Initiative. +5, that'd be 18. And do you guys remember exactly what the ghoul is?
Yeah, the ghoul is the spirit, actually, of the cleric whose head I just rolled out. It's the spirit made from the Hexblade ability at 7th level, I think.
Yeah, but like it's supposed to be like something specific. I just don't remember what it was.
Give me a moment.
Is it the accursed specter?
Yes.
So just scroll up the chat a little bit and Zal posted it.
Spectre appears, it gains temporary HP equal to half your warlock level. Roll initiative for it. It has its own turns and it obeys verbal commands. It gains a special bonus to attack rolls equal to your charisma modifier. So it'd be a specter with a hit point total of 27. All of its normal stuff, but its spell attack would be +9 to hit, assuming Zhao has 5 charisma.
Okay. And Zhao does have 5 charisma.
So it's a normal specter in every way except it has 27 HP and a +9 to hit.
Cool, thank you. That saves me trouble. Okay. Enemy turn. Sorry, not enemy turn, but need to roll for said enemy. Rolling poorly. Okay.
That was impressive.
And the 2 people in the back are at initiative round 20. Okay. And I'll just put them in there. Oh, how do I not have Fortella there? I'll just give her 6, whatever. Okay, as mentioned beforehand, Aster, you do go first, and then we will worry about initiative. Ironically enough, you are the first one to go.
So I'm in a Misty Step.
You misty step into the area, and you get there.
Use the rest of my movement, and I'm gonna get up into her face.
Get up into that face.
I'm going to attempt to. So I have those 2 chain holy symbol things. I'm gonna use those to try to like restrain her as like a sort of active chokehold sort of thing. But I'm just using my maneuver to restrain her. Functionally is all I'm doing.
Hmm? Yeah, but do you believe it's contested? You also add like a bonus to that, I think.
Yeah,
That
I
is.
had a D10.
Yeah, that is 6 plus bonus. That's not enough for her. Grabbing the holy symbols, you like bound into her, keeping her restrained and locked in.
Oh, she takes 4 damage from me grabbing.
Okay. When she doesn't have 8 plus 23 or a higher bonus.
Imagine not having a +20. Imagine not having double expertise in a skill. So much hate.
I mean, she could. You don't know. She just doesn't have it for Dex or Athletics.
And I'm just gonna start trying to beat her up as much as I possibly can.
Okay. 27 does hit.
She needs to make another strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Five. Nah, doesn't do it.
That probably fails. Yeah, she's knocked prone. And she takes 9 damage and an additional 8 from shocking grasp from the shocking knuckles. Well, that comes now, actually, Yoko. Because I'm going to action surge. Can I tell what her spellcasting focus is?
She has a lot of jewelry around her, earrings, headbands, bangles. There's a lot of things that could be focuses. You're just not sure which one.
I have detect magic up.
The headband, the bangles, the earrings, the embroidered belt she has, all magical. All enchantment based. The one that isn't like truthfully enchantment based would be the bangle on her right arm. It does have magical property, but it doesn't have like an enchantment placed upon it, like or anything like that. Take that however you will.
Sorry, I'm. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna action surge. And I'm gonna keep hitting her. But all of these are gonna be disarming attack. And I'll just aim. I'll just try for a different piece of jewelry whenever a different one comes up. Really.
Hmm?
Me. I don't. So yeah, these are going to be all need a strength save, assuming they hit.
Okay.
Fire.
She is restrained, so 29 does hit.
Fucking sorcerers!
Might be. She could just have magical things on her. Strength save, right?
Yep.
18 plus modifier. What's the number to beat?
I don't even think I. It's definitely not 18.
I mean, she's also prone. Would she have disadvantage?
For a strength, I honestly, well, I think restraint is the bigger issue.
Hmm. I think with restraint, she like auto loses dexterity saves, but I don't know about strength.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Sorry, it's been a long time. I used to be able to tell you this offhand. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay. So it'd be 18 plus modifier.
And my save is 17.
Okay, so succeeds with the die. But you still have probably a couple other attacks.
I only have one more.
You at least have one more attack before your actual turn.
Oh, right, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll that.
28 does hit. Boom. And this is like a melee maneuver, right? Not magical effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is just functionally narratively, I guess what I'm doing here is I'm just forcibly ripping off jewelry from her at this point.
Mhm.
And my fingers are like tearing at her flesh, and I'm like half punching her as I grab into it.
Yeah. What do you aim or strike at? There are the earrings, the headband, the belt, the bangles, and the necklace.
Probably the headband would be the first thing.
Yeah. You like punch into her head, forcing the headband to be removed. As that happens, I want everyone within a 5-foot radius of the Madam Zamara to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Does this include Madame de Samara?
No,
Oh.
this is a triggered ability. $19 is pretty good, so you only take half. As the headband is removed, a large pillar of blades begin to emerge out of nowhere, surround Samara, and then cut into her very surrounding. It would still hurt quite a lot as these blades just dive into the area. You did succeed with an... Oh, it's only a 19. You add anything else to it?
His winning personality.
Then you don't succeed. I'm afraid. This blade barrier just cuts into you and does 6d10 points of slashing damage. Do-do-do-do-do. 6d10. Knowing me, I will roll low, but miracles have happened. 24. I rolled lower than average. Cutting into you, and for sure perforating this man. This man is gone. As that happens, the head of the woman you roll towards her also is released. Whatever spells you have stay up or active. The head that she was holding onto as she cast a spell and did her thing also gets cut up. And whatever spell she had active is also just gone. The blades then fade out, and she looks towards you. Again, we came prepared. Oh, so thank you for that. Surprised you didn't try to discern what spell I had active on the head. No matter. You with identify or detect magic up, you can tell it was not transmutation. What's greater images class level? Sorry, magic class. I'm not saying that's
Sorry,
it.
I thought you said they were all enchantment based, but that'd be illusion.
Yeah. You asked for the focuses. I just forgot that the head also had magic on it. The head had illusion magic on it.
Okay.
But the head is also not destroyed because of the blade wall. She then stated mockingly, "Again, we came prepared. But enough about that. You struck blood, which means I now have reason." Aster, is there anything else you do?
No.
Okay. Then Aster, it is your turn.
I was gonna say, so it's now my turn again.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell her she talks too much, and
For sure
I'm
does.
gonna try to tighten the grip of these the chains that I'm restraining her as I continue to beat into her.
Can you disarm her of her tongue?
Dogma, would you let me just shove my hand into her mouth to like effectively silence her?
You can try, but she did state she came prepared.
I'm wearing metal gauntlets. I like my odds.
Okay,
You
man.
grab someone by the lower jaw and start punching them in the face. I don't. Oh wait, did she cast a spell there?
No.
Oh, okay. Um. Yeah, I'd like to like grab her by the lower jaw to effectively silence her. I don't know what you'd want me to roll for that.
Probably athletics to like keep her mouth from moving. Contested. Me is pretty good, plus probably whatever bonus you get. I rolled a 6 plus her bonus. I think it's less than yours.
Sorry,
Knock
she
out
took
some of her teeth on the way in.
she took an additional 8 points of damage from being attacked while grappled by me.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot. I need to remember that because it's important.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna keep punching her in the face
Okay.
as I try to disarm her of the rest of the jewelry. Fire district. There it is.
Ouch.
Natural 30 does hit.
Level 2 smite.
Okay.
Actually, I'll just do a level 1 smite. Yeah, I need my level 2 spell slots right now. So strength save still.
7 plus bonus does not make it.
So we'll do the earrings this time.
You're like
Oh, that's gonna be painful.
pop her on the side of the head, essentially ripping off the earrings.
I am trying to kill her.
I mean, yes, she's not a good person.
Well, after this, she's not gonna be a pretty person either.
I mean, she's still very beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but she's still evil. As you
hate
do
it when they're hot.
As you rip the earrings off, I want you. Actually, technically, you don't have to roll for anything. I have to roll to hit. As the earrings fall onto the ground, you see something emerge from them. A large hulking beast-like creature grabs a near prismatic blade, but it then turns into a ghastly form, into a red demon with a dark ebony blade. It tries to strike into you, potentially hitting. Bonus is that's pretty good. But it's also me rolling, so it's pretty bad.
Wow.
Because it missed, and I used one of my riposts to try to bring her into the path of the blade.
No.
No.
You can mess with-
already grabbing her.
No. You can mess with the weird demon all you want, though.
No, it's fine. Does it go away after it makes its attack, or
No. Essentially, a spell was cast as like the earrings hit the ground. Not she didn't cast a spell. The items just the trap she held in the earrings triggered. Where is my demon?
And a whole bunch of D8s.
Oh, it's a devil. Well, whatever. No, it's a demon. Bunch of
Ugly
D8s.
is what it is.
Hey, I said she was pretty. I never said she kept alike company.
Well, yeah, this guy's a zombie.
It could just be malnourished.
No, I'm
Still
pretty
pretty
sure
bad.
that's zombie.
8 1 1 1 5. Okay, ripping out her earrings. Anything else you do, Aster?
Yeah, sorry. That is unfortunately only the first attack of my turn.
I mean, yes.
Also, I counted 59 damage there, so I don't know.
Ooh, very
That's
nice.
the same as what you got, but
I'll remove 2 more. I think I might have gone 57. Okay,
another punch.
another punch. Ba-ba-ba-ba. 21 just hits. One.
Strength save.
Strength save. D20. Plus modifier does not succeed.
The very specifically only non-magically called out bangle.
Are you sure?
100%.
Okay. Looking towards the weird magical bangle, but not altered or enchanted bangle. You just smash in, breaking it through. It hits the ground in shattered pieces. As that happens, which guy was it again? This guy. Like he begins to like grab his head and begins to shout in pain. Oh dear. Well, this might be interesting. But she says this mumbled because her mouth is like held shut by Aster.
Action surge. Oh.
Yeah.
Power flicker, okay. Should I wait or do you want me to keep going? Fuck, they're not here to answer that.
We can finish your turn and then wait because I'd rather not have the enemy just hit you because you're the only one here.
That's fair. Yeah, I'll go ahead and finish up my turn. So action surge, another punch.
26 does hit.
Another strength save.
And it's crazy how many of these I'm bad at.
The let's go the magical bracer.
Okay. Smashing into it, breaking it apart. A weird aura does dispersed from these two in the back. And they technically grow larger. What was cast upon them now visible. You see them as they truly are. Hi, Star. Strange demonic beings with black ebony wings. I keep saying ebony whenever I describe black. Dark wings, red eyes, and a very powerful bow. And technically, you would not know what it is. So I'll keep it a secret.
I'm gonna use her and like smash her up into the table to flip the table onto its side to like get cover from these archers.
You just flip the table.
I'm just flipping the table, but functionally I'm using her head to do so. That's how I'm gonna narrate this next attack.
Okay.
And another level 1 smite.
Yeah, 30 for sure hits.
And another strength saving throw for her.
Watch me fail this one. Hiya. Yeah, fail.
The belt.
Okay. As you smash into the belt, this is an actual spell that is released. Technically, she could technically only cast it upon you. Well, she can technically only target you. She's not casting. Yeah, I'll just choose you. Aster, go ahead and roll for me a charisma saving throw.
No. I'm gonna use my unwavering to just succeed.
Okay. As you do so, some strange, weird energy almost overlaps you. You quickly, with her form, smash over the table and like quickly dive behind it, letting the energy just spool around you and then dissipate before it could do anything. Okay. Anything else, Aster?
I'm gonna move both of us one square this way, just as a reminder that I have flipped the table up and it is vague cover.
Okay.
I'll do 2 squares, I don't care if this man tries to make an attack.
You might care. Hi, Star.
Man.
Might not be able to respond. Okay.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Yo,
Star.
You sound
but
tired.
yeah,
Man.
I don't care if Pig Ganon over there makes an attack.
I just woke up.
That is fair.
I just wanted to stop by and listen.
Yeah. Well, Pig Ganon for sure will try to swipe at you. Plus 15. Again, this is me rolling. Hey, I actually hit.
Block it with your shield.
Plus 15, I'm not entirely sure shield will cut it.
I also rolled poorly. plus 7. Slashing in with a dark butcher's knife, cutting into Aster, slashing damage. Oh wait, sorry, demonic being. Necrotic damage. No, just slashing damage. That's weird. Slashing damage for a total of 16.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Before these now visible winged.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I forgot. I got another bonus action because I had 2 turns in a row functionally, so it's a little off throwing me. I'll use a second wind, just cause. And then I end my turn.
Sounds good. Okay. As you guys are fighting these things, essentially, before the start of the archer's turns, Zamara will use one of her legendary actions. Looks towards the very large pig creature and commands it psychically to attack Esther. Runs in, pig cleaver in hand. Plus 15. Does a 26 hit?
Yes, 26 hits.
Okay, cool. You never know. 7. What is the 7 for?
It's my second wind.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
It's a D10 plus my fighter level.
Slapping into you for 2d10. Slashing damage, apparently. Plus 7, that would... Oh, nice roll. That'd be 24. As it cuts into you. And they have 2 attacks, so they will try again. Hits. Unless you have a thing you can do.
Nope.
Okay. Plus 7, that'd be 17. And then slashes into you again. The archers, not wanting backup, will then aim towards Yoko and Zhao. One will be targeting one apiece. Unfortunately, the people that were formerly these archers have now died, but not that she cares.
It looks like y'all got yourselves into some shit.
It was mostly Aster's doing.
You're the ones who let me get away with it. You went along with it. You're just as culpable.
Using their long bows, they aimed directly towards Yoko and Zhao. Plus 7. For Zhao, that would be a 22. Does she have shield? Spells. She does. Immediately cast shield so she doesn't get hit. Oh wait, that's a plus 5, so it would still hit. She doesn't cast shield, so she doesn't lose the spell, but she does get hit. Dealing 1d8 plus 3 piercing damage, plus 3d8 poison, and the target must succeed a Constitution saving throw or be poisoned. And I will have her roll a con save. Did I really just close her character sheet? Yes, I did, because I'm not used to rolling for Xiao. Boom. Con save. 13. 13 does not succeed, unfortunately. Zhao is now poisoned and takes... I'm just going to say 4d8 plus 3, since that's equivalently the entire thing that she does get hit with. Total of 18. It hurts. She's not dead, but it definitely does hurt. Okay. And looking towards Yoko, the other one will immediately head over to attack you. She's at 82 now. +7. That'd be 23 at Yoko.
I'll use shield.
Using shield, it like buffers it away. The arrow hits the side, and that is the archer's turns for now. But they do draw closer. Let's see here, flying speed of 60 feet. Yeah, they can just get here. Yoko.
Okay, I'll start by using my blade song. Okay, yeah, it's a bonus action. And which one of these two fired at me?
Typically this one.
Okay, then I'll go over to them and attack it with a booming blade.
Okay. $28 does hit. Very nice.
And that would be it for me.
Okay. I swear you had more than one attack.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Like you attack with your swords and you kick a lot.
Yeah.
It has been a hot minute. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have reminded you. Okay. The archer does look very hurt, bloodied, in fact, but not dead just yet.
And I'll make that a stunning strike.
Okay, I believe that is a con save +8.
Yep.
Does succeed.
Darn. Okay. Now that'll be it for me.
Okay, unless you want to kick.
Nope, I used my bonus action already.
That's fair. Zhao comes in. Uses flame tongue on this creature. Or for Nah, this thing has range, so she'll attack it. Flame tongue. Go. 23 does hit. 10. How is it only 10? That is crazy.
For some reason, they got the slashing and fire damage separate. So that was just the slashing damage there.
Weird. Well, I'll roll again. I guess I'll make this one the fire damage. Unless you guys know off the top of your head what Flame Tongue's actual damage output is.
I thought it was 3d6 for fire.
11 then. So 10 plus 11. 21. There's no ally around her, but it is her first attack, so she does get sneak attack.
Oh, 2d6.
2d6, yeah.
2d6.
I was about to say.
I
was very close.
17 then. It is her first attack, so she does have sneak attack. Let's see here. What level are you guys again? Level 10. What is that?
That's how much
Probably
damage I did.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure the lady that you have arm barred isn't looking good.
I had to be sure. Like, I felt like I was doing stuff there, and she really wasn't. She was kind of no selling me, and she probably should have been selling a little bit.
Mouth is gagged. It's on you.
By design, but man,
No, honestly, she's very hurt. Can not take a good amount of punches left, especially in this group. That being said, though, you're still surrounded by enemies. Anyways, where?
Maybe they see this as a chance to overthrow her. They
Uh,
are drow after all.
they are, but you know, if they kill the king, that's also a good thing for them. Flame tongue again.
Well, it depends how they want to spin it.
That is true. 18 does hit. 12 plus d6. 2d6, sorry. 19. Bonus action things you can do. Man, I really should have prepared more for Zhao. Does she have a healing spell? No, but she has branding smite. I'll just do that. Level 2. 7 more damage. Okay.
Branding
Individual.
smite is like a lingering effect.
Ooh.
If she wants just burst damage, she would use Eldritch Smite.
And the attack deals a 2d6 extra damage, which is visible. Visible to target sheds dim light on until the spell ends. Let's just go for this for now. I'll do the other smite later. Enemy targets looks towards the leader. Sees that potential problems are at hand. And is going to potentially try to run away. Or at least it looks that way, giving Yoko an attack of opportunity if she decides to take it.
No, I don't care about them.
Okay. Main action to run, and they're out the door, 10 feet out. Zamara is heavily hurt. Battered, bruised, broken. She technically can cast spells, but she knows about your guys' magic stuff because she quite literally looked you guys up. So she's gonna use her bone. Yeah. Looking towards you, Aster. She immediately turns her head, almost like trying to crack it underneath your restrained armaments. And when she does that, her left collarbone begins to pop out of her skin and then aim directly towards your face. 19 plus 9, that does hit.
Is she making an attack against him?
Yes. Does she have disadvantage?
Yep. If she's still
Yeah.
prone
Yeah,
and
if
or
she's
restrained.
Restrained, yeah.
Fails. Yeah. Bone jettisons and heads towards Aster's face, but luckily enough, hard to hit someone if you're on the ground and restrained. So it bends too far away.
It's fucking hardcore. She just popped her collarbone out at me. I mean, that seems like a terrible plan for survivability, but it's fucking hardcore. I'll give that.
True. More on that later. Actually, more on that now. As it pops out and completely misses, Aster, you see strange writing on the bone itself, and then it sinks back into her flesh. She wouldn't be dumb, but at the exact same time, she's not about dying here. Second thing she will do is try to use a spell. So Aster, now she is trying to cast something. How as she begins to cast a spell. Let's see here. Cool. She is built without needing to speak. As she begins to cast a spell, she begins to fade away from your arms.
Counter spell.
Counter spell. Okay. What level?
I only have up to third. I only have third level, so.
Then please roll.
It's a check using your
Yeah.
spellcasting modifier, right?
Spellcasting modifier D20.
Okay. I am going to re-roll that.
Still probably not good enough.
Yeah, I'll do it again. This is my last use of lucky.
7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Natural 20. I see a 7 there. No. It was a 5th level spell, by the way, so the DC to beat was 15. So you were very close with a 14. As she begins to fade away, you like grab onto her, almost bending and breaking her arm, causing her to lose focus of the spell and like retain her corporeal form. I'm pretty sure she's dead this round. That's fine. Portala, seeing this guy also being a little bit crazy, self-preservation does kick in. They know what's about to happen. Running, giving Zhao an attack opportunity. For sure she would attack someone fleeing. Zamara's the war general. Flame Tongue. 26 does hit. Man, Zhao's on a roll. 9, 2d6. 5. Can I do smite with the reaction thing? I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure you can. It's just whenever you hit with an attack, I'm pretty sure.
Cool.
I know the wording on Eldritch Smite is a little odd, but...
It's basically Eldritch Smite is once an attack round. Like because they have 2 attacks, they can only Eldritch Smite once. That's the only difference. But I believe that since it's a reaction, I believe they can smite.
Yeah, it's once per turn, not once per round. So.
Okay.
She is free to smite.
She does not have Eldritch Smite here. She has Banishing Smite and Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch
and Branding
Smite
Smite.
is an invocation. It's not a spell.
Oh, okay.
So it might be listed under class features. It's 1d8 force damage plus 1d8 per level of the spell slot.
Okay. I'll say she expends a level 3 spell. Oh wait.
She's a warlock.
She has to do 5. I just realized that. So that'd be 1d8 plus 5, I guess.
Yeah, 68.
68. Yep.
And if they're huge or smaller, they are knocked prone.
They are smaller than huge, so that is 3, 17, and they're just knocked prone. Hits the ground. Man, they didn't get far. They got like 10 feet, hit the ground. Uses the remaining movement to get up. Runs away with her main action. This creature also gets an attack of opportunity, technically. The Spectre will do Life Drain attack, which is the only thing it can do. Plus 4.
Plus 9. Remember,
Plus
it's still
9.
Plus 5 charisma.
That's right. Does hit. Creature takes 3d6 necrotic damage and must succeed a con save. 12 plus modifier. She is hardy. Well, not that hardy. 15. But it's enough for the save. Of 10. The target must make maximum reduced amount equal to the damage to reduce until all creature. Okay. Damage is taken, but she does not. HP does not get reduced heavily. And she gets like 2 door, but not through the door. This guy will try to curry favor and try to attack Aster. Would he though? There are these 2 guys that are not heavily injured. They're gonna go towards Yoko. Let's see here. They can get here and then just throw daggers. Does not hit. Does not hit. Yeah, that's all they can do. Aims towards Zhao. Nope. And yes, Zhao cast. Oh wait, she already used her reaction, so you can't cast shield. That's 2d6 plus 4. That is a total of. Oh, I rolled poorly. That's 6. That's 6 damage. Enemy guy that has gone mad will have to roll to see if they attack friendly or enemy. Above 10, enemy. Below 10, friend or ally. That is a 7. That is a friend or ally. Immediately attacks this one, this dark angel woman. His hands begin to grow out in monstrous form, giving them advantage on the attack. 17 plus modifier does hit. And then just like rend into the winged angel next to Yoko, and the angel just dies. Also gets unsummoned, technically. This guy, seeing that he has gone crazy, will try to run as well. They took their opportunity attack, so they can't do anything, and he's 10 feet out the door. Aster.
Deserters.
Oh, wait. I don't think the white actually took its turn.
You forgot to roll initiative for it. It should have its
That's
own initiative.
right.
But I think Zhao said she's okay with that just happening immediately after her turn.
Yeah. Okay. Aims towards this angel.
I'm gonna
Yes.
have to
Yeah.
call it a night here. There are a bunch of storms going
Oh,
through.
yeah.
And
Be safe. Be careful, Raucus.
yeah, my internet's out, and I'm using my phone right now to tell you this. So I think I'm
Okay.
done for tonight.
Well,
go
stay
ahead.
safe.
Please be safe.
Yeah, I'm not worried. It's just I got no internet, so
It does put a little bit of a hamper on our internet-based D&D, yes.
yes, it does.
Well,